Today I'm going to be showing you guys a ton of new investments that you guys can invest into in MLB The Show to make millions of stubs. Real quick, make sure you guys join my Discord server where you guys can get access to this private bot and much more investment advice. Starting off, I wanted to talk about a diamond whose name is Buxton. He should be getting a +2, maybe even a +3. And he's only 66 stubs above quick sell. Looking at his stats in real life, he's batting .279 with 17 home runs, and he has 7 homers in the last 2 weeks. And 2 out of the 4 home runs he has against lefties is in this time period. He should get a massive increase in every single attribute, which would give him a +2, +3, making you some solid profit. The next person I wanted to look at is Rasmussen, who isn't a good buy. Let me just clarify that. He's so overpriced that I need to show you guys why he's not a good investment. Starting off with his stats, he's 84.1 innings pitched, 61 hits, 20 walks, and 72 strikeouts. Using my bot that predicts attributes before the roster update even happens, that's over 90% correct. It's showing that his hit per 9 is only going to get a +1, his K per 9 won't change, his walk per 9 will get a -1, and his pitching clutch won't change. That's not getting him a +1 in any way, and you guys really need to sell if you own any right now. The next person I wanted to look at is Seiya Suzuki, who is batting .258 with 21 home runs on the season. He's pretty priced out right now. However, I do think he gets a +1 to diamond. Reason being is against left-handed pitchers, he's batting .312 with 8 home runs on the season. And that's only in 24 hits, which will show that his power is going to get like a +20. Which is absolutely absurd. All right, so the next person that I wanted to go over is gonna be Maikel Garcia. Maikel Garcia is batting .311 with 5 home runs, and he's also batting .305 with 3 home runs against left-handed pitchers. Maikel Garcia should get a boost in every attribute for the most part. I don't think his ready stats change that much, but I do think he's a good hold. I wouldn't buy at 1650. If he gets down to 1500, it's honestly a good buy. But besides that, I think it's a good hold right now, and I think he does get a +2. Going over to the best relieving pitcher in baseball, Randy Rodriguez. I own 850 of him right now, and I think he honestly is the best investment that you can buy. He's pitching 35 innings, 20 hits, 6 walks, and 51 strikeouts. Using my bot, he's getting a +4 hit per 9, +4 K per 9, +2 walk per 9, and a +6 in his pitching clutch. That should easily get him a +2, and you can get him at only 2K stubs right now, which is like semi-risk, but he's pretty guaranteed to go diamond. The next play I want to go over towards is Aroldis Chapman, the second best relieving pitcher in baseball. Aroldis Chapman has limited his walks, and he's added a sinker this year. That is what's made him completely different from previous years. He has 33 innings pitched, 17 hits, 10 walks, and 48 strikeouts. Limiting those walks is really what's going to make him go diamond, and he's honestly the second best investment. I think Randy Rodriguez does have the edge over him though. Okay, next up, we're looking for a player named Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk's actually turned it around since last season. He's batting .310 with 7 home runs, which I don't think he'll get him 85, but I think he'll go like 84. However, the defensive update should be after this one, and he's the #1 catcher in blocking right now, so he should get a massive boost. I'm thinking like a +15, +10. Which definitely will get him to diamond, so it's worth the buy, worth the hold if you own any. Moving on from Kirk, I want to go to Andy Pages. Andy Pages, I own 600 of, and he's one of my favorite investments for sure, as he's hitting the ball like crazy, and his defensive stats are going to get a massive boost too. Andy Pages is batting .296 with 13 home runs against righties. Against lefties, he's batting .299 with 3 home runs. Looking at the bot, it's saying that he's going to get a +2 contact versus right, +6 power versus right, +1 contact versus left, +1 power versus left, and his clutch is going to get a +10. That should get him diamond alone. The fielding update should get him to an 87. That's why this is probably my favorite investment right now. And that clutch also is going to get a massive boost. I can't believe he's batting .368 with runners in scoring position. Might be the clutchest person in the game right now. All right, going over, we're going to go talk to some silvers. Starting off with my favorite silver investment, I own 1,000 of them. It's going to be Emilio Pagan. Emilio Pagan only needs a +1 to go gold, being a 79, and his stats are ridiculous this year. 34.1 innings pitched, 18 hits, 11 walks, and 43 strikeouts. Not to mention, he's only given up a batting average of .235 with runners in scoring position. I think his hit per 9 is going to get a massive boost, And also, he should get a clutch boost too with those stats. He should go like 81 right now. We'll see how he does for the rest of the year. Next off, we're going to a player named Stewart, who used to be better than Pagan, but it's fallen off a little bit because he got shelled. However, his seasonal stats are still amazing. It's 23 innings pitched, 16 hits, 8 walks, and 32 strikeouts. His hit per 9 can go up a little bit, and I also think his clutch will go up a little bit. That should get him a +1. Being at the price of 186 though, that's a great price to buy at. I think it's one of the better buys right now with the flash sale inflicting the market being super up right now. All right, the next player and the final player we're going to be talking about. We're gonna just look him up real quick. Clark Schmidt. Currently a little bit priced out, but his stats are pretty nasty. He's got 70 innings pitched with only 48 hits as a starting pitcher, 26 walks, and 65 strikeouts. That hit per 9 should go up a lot. I think he gets gold. You can't really buy him at 414 though. Just one of the golds that I called out in premium at 150 Stubs, and they all are going to be making bank off of Clark Schmidt. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, make sure to subscribe, and also you guys need to join my Discord server where you can get exclusive access to our premium bot that predicts player attributes before the roster update even happens, and also a ton of investments that I give out. For example, I told all of premium to buy Randy Rodriguez at 100 Stubs when he was a silver, and Andy Paz when he was 150 Stubs at 79 overall. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.